Okay, so you did it. You landed the job. Congratulations. That first real paycheck is about to hit your bank account, and man, that feels like the start of, well, everything, right? But with that new money comes a huge question. What do you actually do with it? Don't worry, we're going to build your financial roadmap, and we're starting right now.
Right now, your most powerful financial asset isn't the number on your paycheck, not even close. It's time. You literally have decades ahead of you, and because of that, even the smallest, smartest moves you make today can snowball into some serious wealth down the road. This is your number one advantage, so let's make it count.
It's the question pretty much every new grad asks themselves. And the answer isn't just about spending or saving, it's about building a system. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Build a clear step-by-step plan for your financial life starting today.
That's right. Believe it or not, our first move happens before you even get paid. Nailing your starting salary is so important because it sets the baseline for all your future earnings. And yeah, even as a new grad, a smart professional negotiation, it's usually expected.
Look, salary negotiation shouldn't feel like a fight. It's just a conversation about your value. The trick is to shift the focus from what you want to what you can bring to the table. You're not just asking for more, you're making a business case for why you're a fantastic investment for them.
So how do you actually prove that value? Well, here's your secret weapon, a value validation project. Just take a project from an internship or maybe a big class assignment. You just briefly explain the problem you had to solve, what you did, and the results you got. Maybe you streamlined a process that saved 10 hours a week. See? This completely changes the conversation from an ask into a demonstration of what you can do for them.
All right, the offer is signed, sealed, delivered, and the money's on its way. Now we need a plan. The 50-30-20 rule is an awesome, super simple way to manage your income without going crazy tracking every single coffee. It's all about giving every single one of your hard-earned dollars a specific job to do.
Here's how it breaks down. You take your after-tax income, the actual amount that lands in your bank account, and you split it. 50% goes to your needs. Think rent, groceries, utilities, minimum payments on any loans. 30% is for your wants, dining out, hobbies, streaming services, all the fun stuff. And that final 20%, that's the power slice. That's for your financial goals. Now, inside that 20% slice, there's a specific game plan. Your first mission before anything else is to build an emergency fund. That is priority number one. Once you've got that funded, you switch gears and start attacking any high-interest debt like credit cards. Then, once that's handled, you start pushing that money toward long-term retirement savings. It's a sequence that builds a rock-solid financial fortress.
So, your very first savings goal is to stash away enough cash to cover 3 months of your essential living expenses. This is not an investment, this is your financial safety net. It's the money that lets you sleep at night, knowing that if your car suddenly dies or something unexpected happens, you can handle it without a panic and without going into debt.
And this really shows you the two different jobs your savings are going to have. Your emergency fund, that just chills in a high-yield savings account. It's safe, stable, and you can get to it in a pinch. Your retirement savings, on the other hand, go into accounts like a 401k where they can be invested and really grow. And thanks to the magic of compound interest, the growth here is way faster in the long run. It's really the difference between a safety net and a wealth engine. Okay, with our savings plan rolling, let's talk about the foundation of your financial reputation, your credit score. Seriously, this 3-digit number is one of the most important numbers in your adult life. It's going to dictate the interest rates you get on everything from a car loan to your first mortgage.
So what is it, really? At its core, a credit score just tells lenders how likely you are to pay back the money you borrow. A higher score basically screams, hey, I'm reliable. That means they'll offer you better deals, lower interest rates, and that can save you thousands upon thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Building a good score early is a huge head start. Now, there are 2 main scoring models you're going to run into: FICO and VantageScore, and they don't weigh things exactly the same. Notice how VantageScore puts a little more emphasis on the length and depth of your history. For new borrowers, that's you, this means a shorter but totally perfect credit history can give your VantageScore a really nice boost, helping you build a strong score faster. But check this out. For both models, one factor is absolute king: payment history. Consistently paying every single bill on time is, without a doubt, the most powerful thing you can do to build a fantastic credit score. Every single on-time payment, even if it's just the minimum, helps prove you're reliable.
So, knowing they're a little different, which score really matters when it's time for the biggest purchase most of us will ever make? buying a home?
And the answer is pretty clear. While you'll see your VantageScore a lot from free credit monitoring apps, the US mortgage industry overwhelmingly relies on the FICO score. So it's good to know how both work so you can build a credit profile that's strong no matter who's looking.
Okay, we've talked strategy. Now let's get down to business. Here is your super simple, totally doable checklist to knock out within the first 30 days of getting that first full paycheck. First up, do the math for your 50-30-20 budget. Know exactly where your money needs to go. Second, open a high-yield savings account. And this part is crucial. Automate that 20% transfer. Make savings something that just happens. Third, set up automatic bill pay. This is the easiest way to guarantee a perfect payment history. Fourth, if your job has a 401k match, put in enough to get the entire thing. It's literally free money. And finally, go get your free credit reports and just make sure there are no mistakes hurting your score. We started with this idea, and we're going to end with it. By setting up these simple systems right now, you are putting your most valuable asset, time, to work for you. The habits you build in your 20s, that's what creates real, lasting financial freedom. So there you have it. You've got the roadmap, you have the tools, you have the checklist to build a rock-solid financial foundation. The only question left is, what incredible life are you going to build on top of it?